could see him approaching me. He was walking towards me through the corridor, and he was almost bent in half from pain. He was walking very slowly. It was effort to put one foot in front of another. You could see how painful it was for him. It was struggle just to walk forward. And when he sit down on the massage table, it was like he sit down very carefully, lie down very slowly and carefully, because he didn't want to feel more pain. And when I started to treat him, I could see the difference. All muscles relaxed. His whole body was relaxed, and muscles on his face were relaxed, and I could see rosy cheeks coming, and he started to snore. And before, when he was sitting on the table, he told me, when I explained what he can expect, he told me, but you cannot expect me to fall asleep, because I told him that some people will fall asleep, and he told me, no, not from me. And he was snoring. This way I was so sure that it was helping him to relax even from pain. Yeah. And when there was time for him to open eyes and sit down and to go, I woke him up, and he just sat down. After this, he put his shoes on and walked out of the room with straight back, marching down the corridor. Ladies in the front desk, they were just looking after him. It's like, wow. Everybody could see difference. It was so big difference, pain relief right there. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. It was beautiful. For practitioner to see this kind of difference is just like a beautiful gift. Yeah. And he was in pain before, and Therapeutic Touch, it's a beautiful tool to help with pain. Yeah.
Well, falling asleep is fairly common experience, as you know. Yes. And we were talking about trust, and I think there is something very special in a stranger coming in, falling asleep in your presence, feeling safe in that situation.
Mm-hmm. Because to do this, they need to trust you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yes. So where does the trust come from? I think it's just something in what we do, the intent. Mm-hmm. The intent, the heart involved in the work, because it's not work of the mind only, it's mainly from the heart. Right. Mm-hmm. And they must somehow know it. As we said, we get smiles, we get hugs.
Yeah. Yes. Sometimes tears.
Yeah, sometimes tears.
People can get emotional.
And they open up.
Yes.
And they start talking. You know, you don't do it with strangers. So something must happen through the interaction that opens up the person's mind and heart towards you.
When Yolanta gave me the session, I felt a shift.
See, this is it.
It was like my body,
you can almost
moved
feel it.
in a different direction almost. It was like a shift.
That only happens when you're ready for it.
Yes.
The shift would be a higher order of being. That would be the healing.
Very good. Because that was like many sessions later.
And sometimes you feel it, sometimes don't. It's
but
not
then you
pattern.
Observe yourself in the life situations, and you find out that you react differently. Think differently.
You are more calmer, like not so much upset about something which before was upsetting you.
Relate to people differently. That you are somehow different person than you were before.